You're almost 30 and nobody seems to be coming around.
As far as I'm concerned, any man who feels intimidated by what I do isn't really a man at all.
Booker, I'm serious. If you had listened to me, your knee would have been better by now.
I'll be fine. 2 scouts came from South Africa and they want to watch us play a few matches.
If you continue like this, you will not be able to walk, let alone play.
Alhaji Kundri was here. You know, since his wife died, he never remarried again. And he's here asking for you as a second wife.
Some get help, but them no get sense. Some get mouth, but them no be to shout. Some get eyes, but they no be to see. Some get legs to walk up, but for that same walker, them get hit by a car. You just never know what life will bring to you. Never let the voice of defeat be sing to you. And as you dey go, continue to do wetin you sabi do. No go look who your face, cause some people they praise, just continue to chase. Them don't they cry again, I they see them from far away.
So, what exactly is the problem?
Finances are a total mess. I have to get to the bottom of it.
Are they misusing the funds?
No. It's nothing like that.
It's really just a case of very poor record keeping.
Okay, so if these people are so incompetent with the resources, why do you have to continue to fund them?
My dear, I wish it was that easy. Never mind. These people need all the help they can get.
Babe, I can't believe you're staying longer. 2 weeks was long enough already. And I wanted you to be here for us to pick our colors, choose a cake, and I just wish we could do everything together.
Baby, we will. Don't worry.
When?
Soon.
I hope you're right, Emeka Chukwudifo.
Salamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Dawa tu.
Da tuklewa.
Barka.
Alhamdulillah. How are you feeling?
I'm better.
You look better. What is it?
Bukar needs surgery. Dr. Mukhtar said he cannot play football again until he has surgery.
He only has himself to blame. If he had continued with school.
Sadlama, tell me, are you in?
Did you come to get your kose this morning? Is everything okay? But you're not running a temperature. What is wrong?
I feel like vomiting and my head is paining me.
Thank you for seeing me, doctor. I know you are very busy.
Sit down.
Okay.
How is Bukar doing?
He's fine. He's doing fine.
Good.
I understand that he needs surgery for his knee.
Yes, if he wants to continue to play football. But even if not because of football, something needs to be done about it. If not, the condition will degenerate.
How much is the surgery?
That's how much an arthroscopy costs. If you go to a private hospital, it will be higher.
I don't want to marry him. I don't want to marry that man.
Have you told your father? How would he know if you don't tell him? Falmata, your father is a reasonable man. You're his favorite. He will listen to you.
He may listen, but will he allow me have what I want?
Your father is sick, Falmata.
What's wrong with him?
It's better if he tells you himself. I wasn't supposed to say anything.
Good evening, and welcome to today's episode of Q&A. I have with me today's guest in person of Alhaji Shetima Kundiri, an eminent businessman and his proud son of Borno. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Alhaji, anyone who pays attention to current affairs will know that your name has been embroiled in recent controversies surrounding the collapse of a 3-story building several weeks ago. That resulted in the deaths of 11 people. You have journalists, civil society organizations, all coming out and asking questions. What do you have to say to your detractors, sir?
Well, all these people accusing me, how many of them were there when we raised that structure barely 10 years back? Have they paused to ask why it remains standing all this while and only collapse at this stage?
So you're saying there was nothing wrong with the building?
See, I've said this many times and I'll say it again, that all my buildings are sound. I use the best professionals. Ask anywhere, be it Lagos, Abuja, Kano. Have you seen my new event center near Borno Express? It's the best event building in this state. So what are we talking about?
Thanks for picking me up. I don't know how I could have managed with all these things. Hope I can just find my car key when I come back later.
It's Sultana.
How are you preparing for the new exhibition?
Fine. I like to get the place ready a day before so that I can see how the pictures feel next to each other.
If someone had told me you'd be a photographer, I couldn't have believed.
I like the idea of restoring dignity to things. Photography for me is a way of doing it. When I take a picture, I like to tell the world, these things deserve your complete attention because it has value. It's important, it's beautiful because it exists. So stop and look and see. What?
Okay.
As far as football is concerned, it's about team, okay? It's about team and nothing more. Once you know your opponent, once you know what your brother is playing, we're on the go, okay? So don't fear.
Are you sure you're not following me? What are you doing?
Taking pictures?
Nick, I don't mean to be an ass, but are you sure you're allowed to do that? It's a very sensitive thing, and I'm sure you know that.
No, doesn't even know I'm here. I just climbed over the fence and started snapping away. So excuse me, I have more illegal pictures to take before they catch me.
Don't mix them with...
Morning, sir.
Good morning. What's all this?
You said you want receipts.
Godia, could you please excuse us for a minute?
Okay.
Nuhu, you are not doing yourself for this company favors. In case you have not realized it yet, your chances of getting more funding for us are in serious jeopardy if you continue like this. I mean, come on.
Let me tell you something. Don't think because you are giving me money that you can come here and talk to me anyhow you like. You weren't here when I started this camp. You don't know the sleepless night I've spent trying to see how these people can eat and have a place to sleep at night. I might not have the best accounting skills, but I'm doing my best. If all you are going to do is to come in here and remind me of the things that I cannot do, please take your money and go.
Godia? Godia? Do you know how to use a computer?
Yes, sir. I did a diploma.
Okay, that will have to do. Please tell me you have a computer at least. We're going to create an accounting system for tracking all the money you use. All these receipts, we're going to impute the figures into an Excel sheet.
All of them?
Yes, all of them.
Yaga, I don't want to keep you here for long. Please go. I can manage.
No problem. I'm going to wait.
Thank you.
How many months are you?
8.5.
You're close. Where were you living before you came here?
Bama. So many people died. My neighbor came and told me that they were coming. I just picked up my bag that had little money in it. I ran with my slippers. We walked for an hour before a man helped us in his pickup.
It must have been very difficult with the pregnancy.
This is a strange pregnancy. I can't eat many things. And the things I didn't like to eat before are now the things I want to eat.
Like what and what?
Fish. And kose. Mama Rahila likes to bring kose for me. You haven't asked me about my husband. So many people ask me about my husband before they ask me how many months pregnant I am. Or did Mama Rahila tell you that I'm a Boko Haram wife?
No.
She thinks I was kidnapped and got pregnant in the forest. She thinks I'm ashamed. I don't want people to know. But she's a good woman.
Where is she from?
A village in Damboa. She's been through a lot. Her husband and son were killed while they were on their farm. She forced her daughter to run away with her. She was afraid they would come back and kill them. But they met them on their way while they were escaping. There they kidnapped Mama's daughter and shot Mama. Now she blames herself every day for what happened.
Allah Akbar. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Oh. I just finished thanking Allah for your upcoming wedding. And your marriage to Alhaji Kundu is going to be a blessing to this family.
Ba, is something wrong?
And what do you mean?
Is there something you want to tell me? Is everything fine with your health?
What has your mother been telling you? This isn't something that you should worry about at your age.
Ba, if I'm old enough to get married, don't you think I'm old enough to know?
I have cancer. But I have been getting treatment. But it's under control. I have made bad business decisions, Falmata. If something were to happen to me, I just want to make sure that you have been taken care of, all of you. But I don't want your sisters to hear about it.
Malam Bukar, how is today?
Fine.
How is the leg? What happened?
Coach just told me to leave the team. He said I can't play again.
Did you go to the hospital?
They said I need to have surgery performed.
That must be very expensive. Let me know how much. I'm expecting some money soon. Maybe I can lend you part of it for your surgery. So that when you go to play for money, you'll pay me back with interest. Go back, Malam Bukar. So, what can I offer you?
A soft drink.
No. No. Keep it. Badamwa.
So now go the Malam.
Abubakar. Please, I want you to come back. There's something I need your assistance with. Please.
Now
go the
Malam. Sanjuma.
Abubakar.
Do you like it? I wish I knew what was going on inside your little head. Or are you also wondering what's going on inside my head? I'll tell you. Today, I'm just wondering why it's so difficult to be an independent woman who doesn't rely on any man for her survival. A woman has to fight twice as hard for anything she wants just because she's a woman. Do you think that's fair? You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I think that makes me envy you a little.
What happened?
I went to play. But this thing won't let me. Hey. Don't worry. It will be fine. At least we have each other.
My father wants me to marry Alhaji Kundiri.
Alhaji Kundiri? What did you tell your father? Falmata, look at me. Look at me. Do you want to marry him? Then tell your father that. Tell him how you feel. You have to fight for what you want.
I can't.
Why not?
I just can't.
You're lying. You want to marry that man.
No.
If you really wanted to be with me, you fight for it.
It's not like that.
But you prefer to settle for a rich man.
Booker, don't say that. Booker. Booker. Booker.
Didn't you check the water?
It must be leaking.
So what do we do now?
I need to find water.
Let me know.
Yeah? We have to wait for it to cool down first.
I know, Madam Lamino, I have a car.
You don't look like you know anything about cars.
Me? By the time I didn't have money to buy fuel, I sucked a whole gallon of petrol from my friend's carburetor. So how long have you been driving?
Maybe even longer than you have been alive.
That's not true.
I started driving when I was 16.
What?
Yes.
So when did you buy this car?
About 5 years ago. But I want to change it. I want to buy a better car, a bigger car. People like you don't like old cars.
What do you mean people like me?
NGO people, white people, people with dollars.
Hello, you're funny.
Do you have a card? Yes, I do, but I forgot it at home.
What's your name?
Elnika Lapolata.
You can sit.
I urge the people of Borno State and the people of Nigeria not to give in to fear, because that is Boko Haram's most powerful weapon. I stand here to declare that Boko Haram is dead. Boko Haram is finished. Our brave soldiers and civilian JTF have brought them to nothing. You asked me about ISIS and Boko Haram. For me, they are the same. Human life is sacred. Christian or Muslim, it is all human life to me. And we have to condemn this kind of evil.
On that, we end today's episode of Q&A. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.
Angela.
Bukar Naini. I'm sorry, Bukar, but as you can see, I can't just leave my shop like this and go there by myself today. Take this to number 21 at Old JRA and ask for Maiduguri. Do you know the area?
Yes, I do.
Good. Give this to him and tell him that I sent you. And be careful with it.
Okay.
And use this for transportation.